South Indian film actor Ravikumar, who passed away at Chennai the other day, was once the most adored romantic hero in Malayalam film industry. He ruled the Malayalam film industry in 1970s and 80s along with another hero Jayan. Jayan was actually an action hero while Ravikumar belonged to the category of a romantic hero, almost similar to the reputation of Prem Nasir in Malayalam film industry. Ravikumar also acted in Tamil films. Then he was born into a very rich family. His father was one of the first film producers in Malayalam film industry. And another most important fact is that Ravikumar came from a spiritual background. His grandfather, Atmananda, Guru Atmananda, was one of the most renowned gurus Kerala had produced in the modern times. So let's take a look into the versatile legacy of Ravi Kumar. Welcome to Insights. I am Hari Kumar. You know, Ravi Kumar made an entry in Malayalam film industry in 1970s. Of course, I heard that it was with his father's influence and help that he made a debut in Malayalam film industry. But later on, he stood on his own legs, and he became an indispensable factor of in many Malayalam films. Along with Jayan, he acted in a clutch of films. All of them were super hits. And songs of many Ravi Kumar films are still in the popular charts in Kerala. So that explains the kind of nostalgia and adoration for Ravi Kumar in Kerala. And many people were wondering as to where he had gone after 80s, because he slowly, I think, he faded away from Malayalam films. Then he returned to Chennai. He started acting in Tamil television serials, where he again became very popular. And this is a very interesting history of Ravi Kumar. He was, as I said, he was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. His father, K. Madhavankutti Menon or KMK Menon, was one of the first film producers in Kerala. And he owned a studio named Sri Krishna Studio in the suburbs of Thiruvananthapuram district. To be precise, in the suburbs of Thiruvananthapuram city. And one of the earliest films produced by KMK Menon was one in which Satyan, the hero of yesteryears, made an entry. So KMK Menon was a very well-known figure. Then he shifted from Kerala and he went to Chennai, and he started producing Tamil and Sinhala films in Chennai. So that way, I think Ravi Kumar was brought up there. But Ravi Kumar was actually born in Thiruvananthapuram. His father hailed from Aranmula, which is in Pathanamthitta district. But somehow or other, I saw that in many Malayalam films, they portrayed him as a native of Thrissur, which is absolutely wrong. Just because his name is Menon, he is not from Thrissur. There is a tendency for people to believe that since the surname Menon is popular in Thrissur, Palakkad, and Ernakulam, somebody with that surname could be probably from those districts. Perhaps that may be the reason why many Malayalam films described him like that. And thereafter, he became one of the most popular heroes of Malayalam film industry in 70s. He acted along with heroines like Seema, who were the most popular heroines of the time. And Ravi Kumar, somehow or other, nobody knows how he and his father got into the film industry, because his grandfather Atmananda was one of the most famous spiritual gurus from Kerala during an era. Swami Atmananda was, he attracted many luminaries at a period. those who visited his ashram at Malakara in Pathanamthitta district, they included people like Raja Rao, who was the one of the well-known writers in Indian English writers. Then another regular visitor was Dr. S. Radhakrishnan, who was the president of India. Many well-known personalities, including top businessmen like directors of Tata Sons, then and other people from North India, used to frequent Anandavadi Ashram in Malakara. Then it won't be complete if I miss the name of Kamal Jumblath. Kamal Jumblath was one of the ministers, one of the most influential ministers in Lebanon from 1960s to 70s. Kamal Jumblath belonged to the Druze tribe in Lebanon. Druze people are there in Lebanon, Syria, and other West Asian countries also. They are a very influential tribe. Once Kamal Jumblath wrote about his meeting with his guru Krishna Atmananda. Atmananda was earlier known as Krishna Menon. He was a prosecuting inspector in Kerala police who had the rank of a district superintendent of police during the British era. Then I will recount what Kamal Jumblath said about his first meeting with Guru Atmananda. That happened at Cairo airport. Kamal Jumblath had not seen Guru Atmananda at that period. But he said when he saw a particular person, he was sure that that was Guru Atmananda because there was that aura in him. That aura separated him from other people there. So he was absolutely convinced that the man was Guru Atmananda. He said he met and bumped into the man directly. He had no doubt about that. But he was speechless. He didn't utter a word for some time. What Kamal Jumblath says is that the spirituality in him interacted with the godliness in Guru Atmananda. Words were not necessary in that interaction. It was an interaction between minds. A similar incident had been depicted by Adi Shankaracharya in one of his poems, in which he said, the Guru is very young, but the disciple is very old, and the medium of their interaction is silence. So, what Shankaracharya said was, at times words are not enough for interaction between enlightened minds. So, that was the type of interaction between Guru Atmananda and Kamal Jumblath. So, this Guru Atmananda was the grandfather of Ravikumar. But you may be doubting that how a spiritual guru could marry. Yes, Guru Atmananda followed a different philosophy. He was a householder. He never asked anybody to be celibate or follow celibacy. The method he advocated was direct path, which is an interpretation of Advaita philosophy, non-dualism. So this man came from such a family, but his father took a plunge into the film industry. At that time he was known to be one of the most flamboyant film producers in South India. He made a lot of money from film industry, and he spent also a lot of money. He never cared about money actually. He used to spend lavishly wherever he went. And at that time he produced Sinhalese films, and those films ran in Sri Lanka at that, or played in Sri Lanka at that time. So, I mean, this man came from a very different background. He made a mark in Malayalam film industry. Then he went away from Kerala. He settled in Chennai, and I think till the recent years he was very active in Tamil serial industry, television serials. Anyway, he is always remembered as a very wonderful, loving person by his colleagues. Today I heard about former heroine Seema remembering this person as a very lovable, very affable, affectionate person. Anyway, let's wish him, hope his soul merge with the Lord Vishnu, as Hindus believe. Meet you with other updates. Till then, goodbye.